Welcome to TimeBeat Breaking News Channel. Here are our breaking news today.
1. Morgan Freeman donated $1 million to college's policing program. 2. American Airlines CEO shows up at Southwest flight attendant's wedding.
The United States. Morgan Freeman donated $1 million to college's policing program. Morgan Freeman, an Oscar winner, and Linda Kina, a professor at the University of Mississippi, contributed $1 million to the institution to build a new policing center. The new Center for Evidence-Based Policing and Reform at the University of Mississippi looks to build relationships and share data with policing agencies, as well as use the data to enhance the preparation of students in criminal justice, according to a Tuesday news release from the school. It will be the only one of its kind at a Mississippi university and one of a few in the nation. Freeman was born in Memphis, Tennessee, but grew up in a number of Mississippi locales, including Clarksdale, where he owned the Ground Zero Blues Club. After the state's new flag was unveiled earlier this year, he tweeted that he was happy to call it home. The events of the previous year, according to Freeman, prompted him to make the donation. Last summer, after the deaths of George Floyd and other black people at the hands of law enforcement, protests erupted across the country, spurring calls for police reform. The state's institutions of higher education must approve the center before it can open. The money will be split into two halves, with $500,000 going toward startup expenses. The other half will be put into an endowment for long-term sustainability, according to the press release.
The United States. American Airlines CEO shows up at Southwest flight attendant's wedding. 1 year ago, Jacques Ray Sullivan, a Southwest Airlines flight attendant, was feeling overwhelmed by events in the United States following George Floyd's death. On the night of May 29th, protests in her hometown of Dallas, Texas, turned violent, and when Hill went on social media the next morning, it did not assist the situation, she said. She drove to Dallas Love Field for a flight to Panama City on Friday, praying for some ray of hope or understanding. It's so difficult with everything going on. You want to be informed, you want to know. But then at the same time, my job as a service person is to provide somebody with happiness. On that day's trip, Jacques Ray Hill, as she was known before her wedding to Richard Sullivan during Memorial Day weekend, had a life-changing encounter with passenger Doug Parker, and their story went global. Her new friend, the CEO of American Airlines, came to her wedding a year later and met with on Instagram this week. Parker thanked the Sullivans for including him and his family in their special day and reflected on their year-long friendship. She started a courageous conversation with me about race in America, and it's one I'll never forget, he wrote.
Thank you for watching. We help you stay up to date all the news hourly. Please subscribe our channel to follow up the latest one.